Creatively, how have I been impacted by the COVID and personally? Creatively, I would say pretty big because my inspiration doesn't my I don't only get inspired by listening to other music, like I have to actually experience life and be able to listen to simple conversations, like being able to listen to life, being able to, like, that record Bleed, like that's not just, oh, me sitting in the studio, just no, like that's me, like being able to listen to people go through things, good, bad, happy, sad, like down lows, like I'm talking about just like, going through things that I personally can't relate to, but in some way or form I do. I feel where they're coming from, even though I haven't been through it. So like not being able to go out and just experience life, and just like watching it, and so that way I can use that as an energy to write and create, has definitely affected me, because that's where most of my writing comes from. Like Know What's Love, Bleed, and My Youth, all those records. They don't really have much to do with me. It's like I'm just telling a story, So if I don't have that access to the streets or access to outside and outdoors to find inspiration, yeah, it does kind of put me in a little interesting place creatively. But I would say that obviously you have the internet, so I've been doing a lot more research. So I guess that would be like a pro, being able to go online and just look up things that I never would have the time to look up and understand and research. So I guess that would be a pro. Personally, I'd probably say, other than like going outside and going to events and being able to move, I'd probably say it's been a pro, only because once again I've been using this time to like learn, you know what I'm saying? So like, like obviously, as you can see, technology is taking over in such in a pretty big way. So it's like, how do I capitalize on that? Like, how do I learn about that? So like learning to code, learning about learning how that will affect our future. Even as well too, like I spend most of my time working with cancer patients, and dealing with cancer patients is like, right now, what I do now, I pretty much spend almost 4 to 6 hours a day just trying to find financial funds for patients that can't afford their medication right now. You know what I'm saying? So like I do that, like, but I would have never had the time to do that if everything was back to normal and I was working, and living a normal life. So, but because of this pandemic, I was able to look and be like, hey, how can I help even while I'm home? Like, what can I do while I'm home? So that's the pro. I'd probably feel like that is the pro. Like, even though we're here and then there's not much activity to do outside, there's still some things that you can do to capitalize, while you're inside. So that's, I'd probably say that'd be my the pro about me being indoors. But aside from that, like no shows, no concerts. Oh man, no concerts, man. That's definitely a killer for me. Dude, like not being able to go like to like a museum, there's like all this different stuff, man. But aside from that, man, everything else is Gucci. I'd probably say definitely I've been reading a lot more. That's probably something I'm like, before I used to just go outside for inspiration. But like right now I'm actually reading a book on Nelson Mandela right now. It's a pretty big book. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm just knock that out right now. But before, dude, I'm never picking up a book, man. I don't know what it was. Just like, it was just something. I mean, I would read here and there, but as of lately, I've just been in this mode where I'm just trying to absorb as much information as I can during these times, man. So that's probably something that I've been doing during these times. But I mean, I'm hoping that even with the pandemic going away, I'm hoping that I still hang on to that habit, man.